Thank you so much for your comments and questions from our second video. Remember, you are here so you can start to feel better and thrive in life despite lupus, with more energy, less pain, and improved focus. I've struggled with lupus for years, and I've found the way to use the techniques that I'm sharing with you to overcome my own obstacles and help my patients overcome theirs. As I promised in the last video, let's talk about what to do when you fall off the wagon. It's inevitable. You will have moments where you revert back to your old habits. The key thing is not to beat yourself up. Don't use your slip as an excuse to stop working towards your health goals. The fact is, everyone has a positive and a negative inner voice. Whenever we set out to make a change, we'll face resistance. We briefly mentioned this concept in the previous video. Resistance stems from our need to keep status quo. The resistance you meet is the negative voice. In order to rise above the negativity, you have to focus on the goal and stay positive. For example, instead of beating yourself up for eating that cake, realize you had a moment of weakness. That's all. Don't dwell on that mistake. Instead, get right back on track. Focus on your goal and the goal of having a life full of energy and health instead of being enslaved by lupus and its toxic medications. As an exercise, I want you to create 5 mantras that you can refer to when you fall off the wagon. Write these down on the webinar worksheet under the mantra section. Here are some example mantras that I personally like. And they are, I am enough, I enjoy the process, this day is a gift, focus on what matters, and I am more than this. So take the time to brainstorm your mantra now. Pause the video and do so now. So now, let's look at what you can gain from making healthier choices. I recently treated a 45-year-old patient named Josephine who suffered with lupus, fibromyalgia, and RA. She came to me lacking energy, struggling to get through the day, having difficulty at her job, and by the time she got home, she was too drained to spend quality time with her family, let alone have enough energy to cook. So her husband was mad and frustrated at her lack of effort, and Josephine was in tears because it was getting increasingly hard to function and she was truly drained. Not only that, on top of her medical issues, she found out that she had high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and was told that she was at risk for heart attack if she didn't attend to her lifestyle. So she was given more meds, statins for cholesterol, antidepressants, and hypertension meds, and she knew she needed help. She decided that if she kept taking those meds, it would not only end her life one day, but she would lose the ability to take care of her young kids. So she began our Alkaline Detox protocol and lost over 20 pounds. And she was amazed that she had enough energy when she came home from work to not only play with her kids, but cook a simple healthy meal for her family. She said her life was completely changed, and after 6 months, she kept on the diet regularly, doing date nights with her husband, and her cholesterol and blood pressure resolved without medical intervention. And her doctor was pleased and asked what she did. When she told her about our program, her doctor asked about our contact information, and today she sends us regular patients. Josephine is now thriving, and since being promoted at work, she is able to now function at her full capacity. We've been getting a lot of questions about our Alkaline Detox protocol. The biggest obstacle that our clients face is time. They wonder how to make time to prepare meals and snacks, how to make time to grocery shop, and how to implement new healthy behaviors in an already busy and tired schedule. Let me tell you, anytime you learn a new behavior, it seems overwhelming. It takes time to implement new behaviors. However, soon, these behaviors become your habit. For example, going to the grocery store won't take as much time because you know exactly what to get and where to go. And these new behaviors become your way of life, but you have to stay empowered to continue to make healthy decisions. We have had few clients ask how they can transition into a restrictive diet when they've had unrestricted diet for so long. We understand that not everyone is ready for a total life change. I recommend focusing on making small incremental changes over time instead of changing everything at once. For example, you may want to consider restricting yourself to one food at a time. First, give up the soda. Once you achieve that, then give up the processed foods and then slowly move on from there. Our gut restoration guide does just this. It'll walk you through changing your diet one inflammatory food group at a time. So if you want to link to that, we'll provide it below. We've provided you with the valuable information on how to create healthy behavior change. Use these tools to meet your goals one at a time. Remember, your goals have to be small, specific, and achievable. If your goals are too vague or require a lot of change all at once, you may be setting yourself up for failure. Most importantly, once you set your goals, take action immediately. If you don't like where you are today, 3 years from now, if you have done nothing, I guarantee you will be exactly where you are now or worse. So don't wait, act today. Lupus will have its way with you and your life. My favorite quote that's helped me to stay focused is that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with that one single step by Lao Tzu. Another common question is, I really don't like cooking. Can I still make positive health changes without cooking? As I stated earlier, I meet my patients where they are. While we recommend learning how to cook simple meals, we understand it's not for everyone. If you don't cook, the key thing is to be mindful about what you eat. Keep in mind, if you're not cooking, you cannot be 100% sure of what goes into your food. So it's important to be mindful when ordering food. Always look for dishes that include vegetables and a good source of protein. Also, pay attention to the method of cooking, like broiling, grilling, baking, and steaming are always healthier than frying, sauteing. Okay? And don't be fooled by words such as crispy and creamy. That always means more calories and hidden toxic ingredients. Your health journey with lupus is a process. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes progress, and that's really essentially what you're after. Following our program will allow you to lose weight, achieve a life full of energy, and focus so you can achieve happiness, freedom, and the ability to feel good again and regain your life back from lupus. Imagine being present with your family, especially your kids. Imagine walking on the beach with the sun on your face, looking and feeling so good that you feel like you can walk for miles. I enjoy that from time to time now on a vacation with my kids. And imagine having so much energy you can pursue your passions. Maybe it's running a marathon or starting your own business or learning an instrument. Imagine being able to focus at work so much so that you can start to enjoy your work again and even have a fresh new perspective. Perhaps you can finally get that promotion you've been hoping for. So lupus or any other chronic diseases holds us down and keeps us from our lives. And as Dr. Amen said, killing your ants is key in your success. Automatic negative thoughts that keep us from trying due to what most doctors tell us, to take meds, take it easy, and rest. But what about who you are, our dreams, our passions, hobbies, and most importantly, our lives? Don't limit yourselves. More importantly, don't defend your limitations, because if you do, you get to keep them. The point is that the difference my patients experience is priceless, and I can tell you the same from my own experience. Now imagine the life you can achieve with optimal health. I want you to take the time now and fill out your life wish list. Include anything and everything you've been wanting to achieve, because with better health, it's now possible. Give yourself permission to dream big. And if you're ready to take this transformation to the next level, you're going to want to come back and watch the next video. We have a complete protocol that has proven to help thousands of my patients to get their life back. For now, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Again, you're the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. So join our private Facebook Lupus Rebel group and like our Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be among the high achieving Lupis. See you next time.